Welcome to the Lose Your Big Ass Stomach podcast. I'm your host, Jay Jackson, and my mission here is to help you get rid of that big ass stomach and take back control of your health so that you can look and feel your best by being the best version of yourself, mentally and physically, while destroying the mediocre agenda society is trying to brainwash you into, and breaking our families' generational curses of being unhealthy by being a healthy and fit role model. It's time to set a new standard. It's time to set a new standard of living. If you find the podcast helpful, be sure to hit that follow button because that helps us build a movement. Let's go. Guys, if you've been saying to yourself, man, I want to lose this stomach, but damn, it just takes so long. It's got to be a faster way to lose this big old ass belly, man. It just got to be. And so you stumbled across me. You stumbled across my podcast, the Lose Big Ass Stomach podcast. So I'm about to show you how to lose your belly fat faster, all right? And these are actionable steps that you can start using today to start seeing results. I'm not talking about next week, next month, next year, today, all right? If you don't use these things, you could find yourself wasting months, if not years, some of y'all decades of y'all life, putting in all this time and effort, doing all the wrong shit. But these are the things you need to focus on, all right? Focus. And so here we go. Number one, the half plate rule. Now, I've been doing this now over 15 years, man. And so you got to know I've got some secrets up in my backpack, some tricks up my sleeves, man. You know, I have coaching clients jump in, they putting in the work, and it's not coming off as fast as they might not want it. They might want it to, and then it's not coming off as fast as I want it to, too. And so I'm like, hey, this is the play you got to run right now. Do what you need to do, all right? And one of them plays is the half plate rule. Okay, here's what I mean. See, a lot of times when folks are eating their meals, some of y'all just be eating any and everything. Y'all have beans, rice, potatoes. Y'all just be slamming y'all plate. That's big ass stomach behavior. No wonder your ass can't lose no weight. But other people, you know, you are aware that you need to eat healthy. But you're eating, let's say you're eating some potatoes and some rice, or along with some type of protein, some type of vegetable. And when you eat the starchy carbs like the rice and potatoes, it makes the calories shoot up really, really fast, okay? There's nothing wrong with eating these foods. There's nothing wrong with eating starchy carbs. They're not bad, but the calories add up extremely fast when we eat things like oatmeal, rice, potatoes, and yes, beans, guys. Yes, beans are not protein. Beans is a carb source, okay? A lot of y'all don't even know that. Y'all been eating Woken the Mo's and Chipotle thinking that you could just eat beans and rice all the goddamn time and wonder why you can't lose no weight. It's because you double carbon, making your stomach double up big. But anyway, if you want to slim down faster, you want to lose your belly fat faster, half plate rule is this: protein and a fruit or a vegetable. Protein and a fruit or a vegetable. Let me give you an example. So a lot of folks, I'm about to give y'all some real game real quick. Every now and then I feel real generous. I give out some like ninja stuff that only I tell my coaching clients. But anyway, if you notice in the middle of the day you're eating a meal, and after you eat that meal, you're like, damn, man, I feel so sluggish and tired, man. I just want to go to sleep. I want to go into like a food eating coma. If you ever felt like that before, that's a bad thing. You shouldn't feel like that. And what's making you feel that way is what you're eating. Okay. Now, if you shift to doing the half plate rule, that'll go away. One of my coaching clients named Brandon, we just did a member success story on him. We did an interview, and he's down over 30-something pounds now. And he was telling me how in the middle of the day he used to feel really sluggish. And with the way I've taught him how to eat now, he's like, dude, I have so much more energy. He don't have the brain fog no more. And I used to go through the same exact thing, y'all. I used to go through it for breakfast. Not just in the middle of the day, but also for breakfast. I eat me a chicken biscuit from Chick-fil-A. 5-10 minutes later, I'm ready to go to sleep. I'm like, damn, I just woke up. Well, I'm tired already. It's because of all the starchy carbs and the processed foods that you're eating. These things spike our blood sugar, and you find yourself getting the itis. That's what people be calling it. I got the itis. All right? But if you go protein and a fruit or protein and a vegetable, that's going to go away. and it's going to also help you lean out faster, all right? Because the calories from fruits and vegetables are way lower. You can eat way more fruit and vegetables, and the calories still be super low, all right? But if you try that shit with some rice and potatoes and oatmeal, yeah, your stomach gonna get big as hell, because a lot of y'all don't even be tracking how much you eat, all right? And so that's number one. That's the first play. Man, I got 5 of them for y'all, all right? And take notes on this shit, man, because if you start doing it, you'll get results. Number 2, I see a lot of folks that do great during the week. Y'all be hitting your meal plan. Y'all be eating right. You be exercising, you know what I'm saying, hitting the gym. And then for some magical reason, when Friday hit, from Friday to Sunday, you forgot that you had a whole nutrition plan. You forgot you had a workout plan. And so you celebrating being fat on the weekend. Drinking sweet teas, the lemonades, the soda. You don't have just a cheat meal, you have a cheat weekend. Guys, if you cheat on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, that's not half the year, but it's damn near half the year. That's over 150 days out of the whole year. And so, what do you think is going to happen? If you want to give yourself an edge in being able to lose weight faster and drop body fat faster, use the weekends to give you that advantage. It'd be so weird to me how people, they be struggling, even in business. And they just, I'm just go open my business Monday through Friday. I'm just go work Monday through Friday, but they broke as hell and they don't want to work on the weekends. Like, bro, you got 3 days, you got 2-3 days you could be getting more clientele on the weekends. But you take it off. So, guys, leverage the weekend to get ahead. Don't use the weekend to find yourself going backwards, because when you step on the scale on Monday, you frustrated, you discouraged, because you like, damn, the weight done went back up. Man, I'm so tired of going through this, man. It just ain't meant to be, man. It's the weekends. No, it ain't the weekends. It's your ass. You need to have structure on the weekends too. The same way you have structure during the week. All right? This is a cheat code. Some of y'all, if you just fix this alone, you'll lose weight. You'll lose belly fat just fixing this. Go from having a cheat weekend to having a cheat meal. This is how you do it, man. Like, this shit ain't rocket science, y'all. This stuff is very simple. A lot of y'all, I know you have your lives and you got your own, all these responsibilities. I'm here to just make it super dirt simple for you. Like, y'all know them books you can go to Barnes & Nobles and get, Mathematics for Dummies. This is Lose Belly Fat for Dummies. I ain't saying y'all dumb or nothing, but goddamn, it's real simple, man. It's real simple. All right. So that was number 2. Stop celebrating being fat on the weekends. Number 3. Stop just doing cardio and start lifting weights. I see a lot of folks that be reaching out to me on Instagram, and they say to me, well, I just want to do cardio right now until I lose all the weight. And it takes them, and I'll ask them, like, how long you been trying to lose this 50 pounds? How long you been trying to lose this 70 pounds, Mr. John? Mr. Michael? How long has it been taking you? Well, shit, it's been a couple of months, and some folks be saying years. I'm like, damn. And you just doing cardio, you're not going to switch it up and change something up? That's a long-ass time. I got coaching clients dropping 50 pounds in less than 6 months. Some of y'all, it's taking you years to drop 50 pounds. It shouldn't take no more than a year. All right? And so how do you do this? Start lifting weights. I even made a hoodie that says, make dates with the weights. That's how important it is. And it's not just important for building muscle and burning fat, but it's also important just for longevity, man. Like, shit, we're getting older. Like, guys, I wish my granddad and, my great aunties were still here to, like, just see what my life is. And, because it's like, they kind of, like, raised me, man. I grew up with my granddad. He had a heart attack at 46 years old. He was overweight, big old ass stomach. He was big. He had a super big stomach. And developed sleep apnea, which led to him having a heart attack. His sister, my great auntie, passed away from type 2 diabetes. Overweight. She was like that from that movie Soul Food. She was our big mama. She used to be cooking all kind of food. And because I stayed with her, I used to be eating all that stuff. I was just a really active kid. They always had me in sports and everything. But I used to be feeling like shit as a kid eating that junk food. Eating cornbread, with macaroni and cheese, with black eyed peas. I used to hate eating black eyed peas. With black eyed peas. What else? Pork chops, smothered pork chops, fried pork chops. As I got older, I started having headaches from eating so much goddamn pork chops. And I say all this to say, guys, you only get one body. You only get one body. If you trash your body with the type of diet that you have, you're going to have to suffer with the consequences. The high blood pressure, the strokes, the diabetes, and the shit really happens. Like, one thing my dad taught me, man, he was like, Quiz, dead people can't talk. Because a lot of people in our family, who have passed away in the past, shit, they couldn't tell us what they did wrong. Because a lot of times when it's happening, they know. At the end of the line, they like, shit, man, I should have made some different decisions. I should have made some changes. But they can't tell us that now. They can't tell us, hey, man, I should have been eating a little bit better. Like, I was just completely out of control. I should have dialed it back. Man, doctor told me I should have started walking. I wasn't even walking. I wasn't doing nothing. But some of y'all, man, I'm telling you. Now you know. And so now that you know, and if you choose to continue to do nothing, it's going to be consequences, man. I talk to at least 100 plus people on a monthly basis on my game plan calls, people who are inquiring about, coaching. And it's folks who done had, it was one guy who joined my coaching program, actually. He said he had a stroke in his mid-20s. And I think he said for like a few days or weeks after he had the stroke, and this dude got like 7 or 8 kids. His hands wouldn't move. His fingers was like all crinkled up. His toes wouldn't move. He could barely even move. Can you imagine if you had a stroke right now because you're not eating properly and you can gain so much weight and all that junk food caused you to have high cholesterol? What do you think? How do y'all think how blood pressure starts to happen? It starts to manifest. Extra weight, a lot of fats in our blood, our blood vessels from eating a lot of junk food, which causes it to be even more pressure. Like, just imagine having like a little pipe, all right? Imagine having a little pipe. Then imagine having pressure around the little pipe hole, right? That's more pressure because of the weight that's around the pipe hole. Then imagine the little pipe hole getting clogged up with plaque because of all the junk food you're eating. That's even more pressure. And then imagine it just builds up so much to the point where the hole closes. The pipe closes. That is what you call a stroke. And in some cases, people don't come back from that stroke. In some cases, people have a heart attack. And so that's a blockage. That's why you have to start eating better, guys. Stop looking for the quick fixes. Think long term, especially if you got kids, man. Especially. You got people who love and care about you, who depend on you. All right? But you got to start building muscle too, though, because that's what's going to help you long term. You want to be strong. You want to be fit for life. Not just fit, but fit for life. That way you have a good quality of life, guys. It's a lot of people out here, they've gotten older into their 40s and their 50s and even in their 60s. Guys, you should still be able to bounce around and move around. Some people can't even slang in the bedroom once they've gotten to their 40s and 50s. No more. Because they ain't taking care of their health. They're not eating right. They're not exercising. And you don't even have to do no bodybuilding routine. They're not doing none of that. And now they're suffering because of their lack of decision with saying, hey, this is something that I have to do. I got to treat this just like I treat my job. The same way I wake up every day and go to work for somebody else and do my little 9 to 5. You need to be treating your life the same way. Some of y'all are more loyal to your boss in that job than how loyal you are to yourself. You say you go work out, you skip the appointment. You sleep on your own appointment. but if your boss say, hey y'all, we got a meeting at this time, your ass down right on time because you want to get paid. Why don't you treat your health the same way? No wonder some of y'all don't have confidence. No wonder some of y'all, you're depressed. You're sad. You don't have no self-trust. You're not doing the things that are required to make you feel that you can trust and have confidence in yourself. So when you say you go do something, you got to do it. All right? Anyway, that was number 3. Start lifting weights. Make dates with the weights. Stop just doing all the damn cardio. Number 4, I'll make this one quick. Stress management. Very, very important, guys. Stress management. One of the best ways to manage stress is making sure you're getting enough sleep. Guys, if you're not getting sleep, man, you're cutting years off of your life. Years. Like I spoke to my dad just about a year or so ago. He was telling me, he was like, hey, Quez, man, I'm not really getting enough sleep. And I had to go to get like a little sleep study done. And the doctor told me, like, if I don't figure this out, the doctor was like, dude, you literally shaving years. Not days or weeks, years off your life if you're not resting enough. Because that stress, that weighs heavily on our body. All right? Our physiology, our brain, our heart. We have to get sleep. That's one of the best ways to manage your stress. If you're stressed, like super stressed because you're not getting enough sleep, you're going to binge eat. You're going to emotionally eat. All right? Because you're stressed. All right? You're looking for some type of comfort. You're going to have headaches. You're going to find yourself having anxiety. It's going to be easier for you to fall into a depression because you're stressed, especially if you're tired from being stressed. If you're tired, that's like a recipe for becoming depressed. And so everybody who be like 30, 50, 100 plus pounds overweight, you damn right if you tired and you in a ruts all the time, it's the weight. It is the weight, man. And so you got to make sure you're rested. That way you have energy to get the weight off. Because this is what's strange. This is what's interesting. To be able to lose weight, you have to eat less food, right? You have to eat in a deficit. And so for some people, depending on how trash their diet is, eating less food can make them even more tired. Not to mention all the weight that's making them tired, the lack of sleep that's making them tired. Ain't nobody trying to do that. Ain't nobody trying to do that. And so you got to make sure you're eating quality food. Making sure you're feeling rested. And so while you're in a calorie deficit to drop this weight, you're able to lose weight comfortably. It's like tolerable hunger, but it's comfortable. Guys, I live like this on a daily basis. To be able to be in my mid-30s and to be 10% body fat, have abs year round, guys, I go through a level of tolerable hunger. I'm not going to say this shit easy, but I built a certain level of pain tolerance to be able to do this year round. It's a standard. I want to look good, damn it, it's got to be a trade-off. Some days I'm feeling a little bit hungry at some time, at some moments. Not all the time, but sometimes, to be at a certain percentage of body fat. But I built up a healthy enough relationship with food to where if my stress level is starting to go up, I know what type of foods I need to eat to stay on track without going to the gas station to get me a honey bun like I used to do. Going to the gas station to get me some Oreos and some milk like I used to do. You got to build a healthy relationship with food, man. That way you're not leaning towards food to be your stress reliever, causing your health to get worse, causing your body to get worse, type 2 diabetes, sleep apnea, erectile dysfunction. I'm trying to tell you guys, man, this shit is serious. Like, just imagine if you stay on this path that you're on right now. You don't change nothing. You just listening. And, you be dropping some gym. I'm going to keep on doing what I'm doing, though. What's going to happen in a year from now? What's your life going to look like? 5 years from now? 10 years from now? Some of y'all, you got kids. The kids going to be a little older. Wouldn't you like to know that you're going to be healthy and fit enough to be around for them? And so that way you can lead them and show them and help them navigate life. But shit, if you can't navigate life because of your health, you ain't be able to help them. You just trying to help yourself. No good. Anyway, make sure you manage your stress by getting more sleep. Number 5, last one. Trial and error. I feel like a lot of men go through this because a lot of men have a big old ass ego, big old ass head. Think you just know everything. I used to be like this too, though. But once I learned the secret, oh hell no, boy, I'm asking right away. As soon as I'm going through any kind of problem or struggle, I'm asking. I'm not trying to stay in that problem no longer than what I have to. And when I started investing in business coaches, This is when my life started changing. Because I'm like, wow, I don't have to go through the mistakes that other people went through. I can just pay to learn what not to do to move my life forward a lot faster. Guys, had I not invested in business coach, I wouldn't be here. Y'all wouldn't be hearing me. Because it would have took me way too long to learn how to do content. It would have took me way too long to start being more authentic, because back when I first started, I used to be like, man, if I curse, ain't nobody gonna try to be listening to my ass. If I tell people what's really on my mind, man, folks gonna be so goddamn scared, ain't nobody gonna be listening to my ass. But then I started investing in business coaches who was real transparent and authentic. I'm like, oh, this motherfucker real. He ain't holding nothing back. He like telling how it is. And you know, you could feel that. You could feel when somebody being authentic. And so when I seen my coach doing that, my current business coach, I was like, oh, I could be myself. Life took off. I went from like having 20-something thousand followers, and now we over 130-something thousand. Just from seeing the game plan that he already done laid out. I already know what pitfalls to avoid, what things to focus on doing. But before that, it was trial and error. Damn, maybe I need to post like this, or maybe I need to say it like this, but I didn't know. And not knowing and still doing is extremely stressful. I've had coaching clients who joined my coaching program, and I'm like, hey, what made you join? Man, Jay, you know, I used to be going to the gym, not really knowing what steps to take when I hit the gym, and shit, man, that used to be stressful. Like some of y'all do. You just go in there, motherfucker, just do a little cardio, do a little bit of bicep curls, do a little bit of bench press, think you did something. A couple of days, week go by, stomach big as hell still. Like, damn, why my stomach ain't going down? Trial and error. Instead, have a plan. It's just like a GPS, guys. This is very simple. It's just like having a GPS. If you don't have a GPS, it's going to take you way longer to figure out how to get to where you want to get to. It's not saying you can't. It's going to take way longer. But you have a GPS on your phone. You can say, oh, damn, it's red right here. Oh, don't go that way. I'm just going to go around and take this detour. Oh, cops right here. Let me slow down a little bit. This is what having a plan and coaching does for you. Because there's blind spots that you don't even know about. But a professional, a coach, and if you have a plan, it's able to help you navigate around these problems. And then certain problems that you just have to go through, able to help you navigate mentally on how to overcome those things that you have to go through. Folks hating on you when you're losing weight. A lot of folks, they don't even realize you start losing weight, folks gonna be hating on you. They gonna be envying you. If you got a coach like, hey, look, this part of being successful, it feel a little bit better on you. It feel a little bit easier. Cause you're like, damn, okay. This part of the trade-off. You know what I'm saying? But people who don't know, they don't have that plan, they don't have that support, they be like, damn, seems like the whole world against me. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and get back fat again, so I feel like I'm a part of everybody else. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start back drinking this sweet tea, man. I don't want nobody mad at me, man. But now you feel like shit. You're right back where you started. And some folks be doing this over and over and over again. They live in the same 12 months every single year. The same 12 months. Lose weight, gain it back, lose weight, gain it back. Who the hell want to keep going through that? Not to mention if you have kids. Now you showing them, man, you could be struggling your whole goddamn life and never figure it out. Why not get a reward for the pain you're going through? Put in the work. Put in the work, have a plan, and get to where you want to be at so much faster. So much faster. All right? But this is how you lose belly fat faster. All right? Hopefully y'all found this podcast helpful. We out of here. Let go. Yo, appreciate you for tapping in and listening to the podcast episode today. Hopefully you found it valuable. And if you did and you want to learn more about how I can help you lose the big ass stomach, transform your body, and get your health on point, DM me real results over on Instagram at JJacksonOfficial for more information. And I'll reach back out to you to do what I can to help you hit those health and fitness goals. Let's get it.